All right, YouTube, we're back at it again with I accidentally bought a boat at auction videos. If you haven't seen that video, go back. You'll see us where we had to fix the tongue on it and to get it to where we can tow it around the yard. I actually towed it from auction the way it looks. You guys gave me a lot of flack in the comments about it. But also what I'd like to announce is we have a sponsor for our fishing boat content, Bait Odyssey Custom Baits. They make custom baits, custom colors. We already got some, so their link will be in the description below. Go check them out. It's a new company. It's a father-son. They're doing everything in their garage, and go help them out and get things going. Okay, YouTube, this is what 225 Yamaha Vmax HPI high pressure direct injection. Don't know what none of that means, other than it's a two-stroke with fuel injection, I do believe is the simple terms of that. We bought this boat at auction. It's been rode hard and put up wet. So we're gonna try to see if we can ride it even harder and put it up even wetter if we can get it going. But we have never put power on this boat until today. So you're gonna find out if it burns to the ground or if it actually powers on and moves. So we gotta trim it down so we can do a compression test. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna compression test this motor to see if it's even worth building. Y'all know that a boat motor is the most expensive part about the boat, and if the boat motor is ruined, then you might as well just get rid of it or plan on repowering it. And I don't know if this boat's worth repowering. So if this motor runs, or we're able to try to get it running, if the compression test is good, then that's where we're gonna go. But first we gotta get it in there, put a battery in it, and get it trimmed down. All right, so what we got down here is a typical old boat mess. I mean, it's greasy, grimy. I got battery terminals. Here's a positive main switch, so I'm hoping that this is what we need. Put a battery in it and find power. Let's set this right down here on top of the battery charger. Push the button, Kyle. See what it does. Whoa! There she is, full dig. Let's whole shot it. Water running out of the motor, which that's typical. Don't let it run. Oh, got some air bubbles. Holy crap! Turbo mode. All right, as you can see, we got the tilt trim going. So we're gonna go over to the other side and find the main fuses and pull fuses. So when we crank it to do the compression test, we're not having ignition fire and fuel pump and injectors are not firing. All right, so we got the fuses right here, main fuses, everything. And you got this one that says ignition control unit, ignition coil, electric fuel pump. We're gonna pull that one. And then we've got fuel injectors we're gonna pull. I don't want them popping while we've got the battery in and it's cycling. So we'll end up pulling this 20 amp and this 20 amp, and it should kill power to everything while we're spinning the motor to do the compression test. Injector relay. If that starts clicking during our test, we'll end up pulling it. All right, so I got my lovely assistant here, Kyle, today. He's gonna be pulling spark plugs. We'll read the spark plugs. That wasn't even tight. There's the first spark plug. Doesn't look too bad. It's burnt on one side of the electrode, but not the other. Heavy deposits right there. Doesn't look like it's got even fire in the cylinder. Spark plug number 2. That one looks way better. It looks more even. They're not tight in the cylinder. You can see where the oil is coming back out of the threads. But that one looks a lot better. The bottom 2, not sure how Yamaha numbers their cylinders, but this is top, middle, bottom on the actual driver's side of the boat. Spark plug number 4 on this side. All the plugs seem like the motor was running pretty good. It's a little fouled, but it's a 2-stroke. Now, 2-strokes don't like fouled plugs that much, so I don't know if it would cause this motor not to run. Nothing leading me to that one of the cylinders is going to be bad or dead. But you never know until you run the compression on her. Yeah, I mean, I want to say that they're a little gunked up. They definitely got some carbon on it. That's not for me just dropping it, but we'll see. Time to do the compression on her. All right, Kyle's taking the air filter out so we can get the carburetors. Are they carburetors or since it's fuel injected? Throttle bodies. When you get a little older, I'll let you use power tools. All right, we're ready to do the compression test. Now we're just gonna go turn the key and see if the motor spins before we...
The kill switch?
They shouldn't even click with the kill switch. Motor ain't on. We ain't got enough battery juice? That battery's fully charged, man.
Should be.
There you go.
120? 120? 120?
Okay.
120? Maybe like 115?
Oh, don't tell me we get down to the last one. Stop the pressure. Make sure you're screwed all in. Don't tell me we get down to the last one and it doesn't go 120.
It's like 5 off.
Well, that 5 off is good.
Like 115?
What do y'all think, YouTube? We get down to the last one and it doesn't hit 120. It's 115. 5 off is still good, but we'll get down to the last one. All right. All right, YouTube. We're going to see if she'll bust off. It's got good compression. I mean, it's got crappy fuel in it. Let's see what she'll do. Key on. See if it'll start with the key. All right, keys on. There you go, YouTube, it runs. Now we just need to do a huge maintenance on it. There you go, YouTube. She runs. Compression test is 120 on all cylinders, except for the bottom. This side on the bottom was 115. Internet says it's 120 to 130. We are using a Harbor Freight gauge. Are we low on compression or we just got a crappy gauge? A lot of people don't trust those gauges, but it was consistent across 5 of the cylinders. Or what I need help with you guys is a tune-up. Spark plugs, fuel filters, anything that you would do to a motor that's been sitting or you don't know what's wrong with it. It's a 2002. Give me some plans to go with the motors. Why I gotta order the parts, and that'll be in a couple videos where we work on the motor again. So what we're gonna do next is pull the gas tank out and clean it so we can get rid of all the bad fuel. So we know when we hit the water with this boat, it's 100%. And then we'll start on cleaning the boat, live wells. We got a live well that still won't drain, so the drain stopped up with something we don't know. So we're gonna have to try to fish that out and get that going. And then we gotta test all live wells. We haven't tested anything. When this thing went straight from the auction to my house, we fixed the tongue in the last video. Now we did a compression test and got the motor. You heard it in the video, it fired right up. Like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget about our new sponsor, Bait Odyssey. Link in the description below. We'll see you in the next video.